conjured up the antlers of a buck that might have lived through many years. She made his neck elongate, gave him pointy ears, replaced his hands with feet, his arms with long legs. She covered him with spotted skin, then finished up her work by adding fear. Autonome's heroic son takes flight and is himself astonished at the speed with which he runs, and then he sees upon the glassy surface of a stream a face and horns which now are his possession. Woe is me, he tries to say, but nothing like his voice comes out. And yet those are his tears flooding down features of a face no longer called his own. What can he do? Seek his comfort at the royal palace? Or shall he stay, hide within the woods? His shame prevents his going home, and fear rules out his staying where he is, while standing almost paralyzed by doubt. He turns and sees his pack of hunting dogs, who glare at him with lust for blood. He darts away and is pursued through areas where he had always been pursuer. Poor Actaeon flees the dogs who act for him in absolute obedience. He longs to shout commands. I am Actaeon! Heal and recognize your master! But words, too, are disobedient to him. By now the countryside reverberates with barking dogs, the first to fasten slobbering fangs into his master's form. His Malages, next his Theradox, Aristophles slams a vice of canine teeth upon his shoulder bone. And while these three rein in their master's flight, the other scores of dogs rain down upon him, sinking teeth into his flesh until no patch of skin remains that is not mauled by dogs. And in all this, their quarry makes a sound which, though it's not a human cry, is not the sound a dying stag would make. And all the hills Actaeon loved so much are filled with it. He's on his knees now, supplicating like someone praying. Now he turns his face in silence, reaching out into his fellow beasts, beseeching them as if he still had arms. But all his friends are now watching from the sides, incite the dogs, "Hamar!" And in the meantime turn around and shout for their companion in the hills. And he turns his head each time they do, berating him for loathing, missing such a